Welcome back.
Week 3.
Woo-hoo! But our last vlog on maintaining close relationships as young adults. So basically for this one, it's going to be on forgiveness and staying positive in those relationships we have developed. And so the first video we had was on decision making, and that's first just knowing who you are, and then having those difficult conversations to then establish a group of friends or intimate relationship that share those common beliefs and values. And so recognizing that, understanding that it's not always rainbows and butterflies though, even though you have a common interest, same foundation of beliefs or whatnot. That's what this video will talk about today, is how it's not always rainbows and butterflies in those relationships.
Even though you create those relationships that, you know, you have those friendships where your values really align and things really seem like they're falling into place, there are still going to be hard times. So what we just wanted to share was a little bit of insight towards forgiveness and staying positive, and just keeping in mind that times are going to be hard, but ultimately you do share the same values and you want the same goals. And so from Galvin's book, we're looking at chapter 21, Communicating Forgiveness. And Douglas Kelly says here that stress the importance of empathy because empathizing with a significant other raised the probability of maintaining closeness and lowered the possibility of avoidance and revenge. So really just to keep in mind that you're not out to get one another. You are in having this close friendship and relationship or whatever it may be, just to look out for one another. And even though times are going to be hard and conflict is going to raise, to be there for one another and forgive one another and ultimately stay positive without going straight towards the attack and
negativity that
and like the you're doing this to hurt me or you hate me type of deal. Like hear each other out first, and be willing to forgive one another.
And that goes with communicating it. Like it's a huge part, is communicating that forgiveness and to look at it as a positive thing and not a negative thing. And so that quote was huge, just to recognize that you go in with the intention of only wanting to communicate for what's best for the both of you or for the whole group. And that though you may struggle with some sort of conflict, that it's important to just stay positive and to address it right away to maintain that relationship. So that concluded the part of forgiveness and staying positive in maintaining relationships. We're going to end by just kind of restating the 3 vlogs, that being decision making, accepting feedback and listening, and then today's vlog, forgiveness and staying positive.
So with our first vlog, we think that it's just really important for you guys to know to find your identity, find your values, and just, you know, figure out what's important to you. Love yourself, and the rest will kind of fall into place. We believe that.
And to let go of those that may be
harmful, toxic.
And establish good friendships, good relationships to move forward.
And then once you're able to make those close relationships, just really be open to one another, listen to one another. It's really just, if you were to think about the friendship and relationship that you want, just be that friend towards others, and just be that for one another. And then accepting feedback
Is huge. Once you have that ongoing relationship that is full of listening, full of common interests, it's easy to accept feedback and know that it's coming out of love and care for one another.
And then finally this week, just to know that hard times are going to come about, and to just be forgiving towards one another, and loving, and just staying positive in those hard times, and to just not give up on one another, just to be there ultimately. So this is our best advice that we have on maintaining close relationships as young adults. It is not an easy thing to do. We've been through it.
We
but
had to let go of friends that we felt were at that time really beneficial, but we took a self-reflection and we realized what's important for us, and it's led us to great relationships and just to know ourselves better. We've grown a lot with just looking at it in positive ways and not letting what this world can bring get us down, and just to recognize how to maintain relationships. And so, Nat will take us away with a quote.
So from Galvin again, we love this book. Also, great advice in here. So from chapter 37, it's actually entitled Being There for Friends. It is done by William K. Rawlings. He says, "The best talkers are those who are devoted to keeping the conversation going. These same people frequently turn out also to be the best listeners. Although sharing activities and establishing rituals contribute to friendship maintenance, being able to really talk to each other about important issues and feelings move a friendship to another level of connection."
So just remembering that the main focus of maintaining relationships is love. It's decision making of knowing who you are.
Listening to one another, accepting feedback.
Knowing that it's not always rainbows and butterflies.
Being forgiving towards one another, staying positive, and
it'll all go well. So we hope you enjoyed our vlogs.
Thank you for listening, and tune in for maybe another series of advice. Thank you.
Okay. Hey everyone.
Oh gosh, Jane. Hi you guys. You okay?